That's all.
mana.
I don't care. I blew up the board.
Horrible.
Oh, but you can't choose this. I wasn't choosing. I was getting rid of the board. I wasn't picking him.
Yeah, but then you just die.
Nah, man. I'm mad at this.
I'm
Either
mad
way.
at this.
It was
Yeah,
never
you know,
a good
so-
enough
Drink
effect.
more White
It
Claw.
doesn't even matter if it did hit barrier.
All right,
It's still
look.
not
I
good
don't
enough.
like barrier, so I've never had a problem with deflect. Is that a good answer?
Well, the reason I asked Peter is because right now we're featuring two decks that are very uninteractive in their game plan.
I went
In my
live in the
experience.
hyperbolic chat, and I'm like,
And it's
look at this
because of
diversity.
deflect.
Look
So-
at this diversity.
It's
Yeah.
diversity, and the end still came the same. Shenron and Towa.
Yeah.
The end was still the same. Exactly what we were called this format was going to be. Shenron was still a problem. Towa was still a problem.
How is
No,
Towa a problem?
First of all, don't need to yell. It's somewhat of a problem because it does the exact same thing every single game. Turn 1, 2, and 3, you're stalling out. Turn 4, you do your big play, which is uncounterable. You can't do anything
But I feel
about
like
it.
That's what
also-
I'm saying. Deflect
Well-
kind of removes counter.
Then what about Freeze of Prison then? It does the same exact thing every single time.
Yeah.
How is that
There's
bad?
something new.
Well, but how is that bad?
And you don't hit my
No,
hand.
I'm fine with linear game plans. Peter doesn't know what he's talking about. Linear game plans that are uninteractive are the problem.
Towa is a hand control deck. Of course it's going to have a linear game plan.
No,
it
but
wants
it's
to bring out Mirror
uninteractive.
Warp
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
So am I, but people still talk to me.
All right, well, what's up with that?
Hey,
I
look,
think I
it's a
fixed the
cool
glare.
leader. I like the concept of the deck. I just wish that on the other end, sometimes it was easier to, actually do something.
Yes, this is skillless Towa.
You can tell by seeing the trunks.
I think it's the same reason they got rid of Selching. It's not very interactive. I mean, there was answers
that's
to
because
it.
that's because
One of the Japan people lost to it and they're like, oh, that's too good, and then got rid of it. That's exactly what happened.
Well, maybe you should play against Towa
Yeah.
or Shenron Gogeta.
no.
That's been a deck forever.
I still think that Gogeta 7 as a whole, as a card, is just poor card design.
Of course.
Right.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with anything. I'm saying that in general, that's why Shenron Gogeta is primarily looked at without.
But if you
without
say
waiver.
that Gogeta 7 is a poor card design, is not the Mirror 4-mana Mirror.
But the thing is that they touch Mirror after touching Bad Ring. It's like going back and saying, "Oh, we just messed up everything." They're not going to do that. Peter had that. Peter told me that last night when we were at a bar.
Now, what happened? What did I say?
Oh, that's right. You were drunk. So we were talking at PJ Wellahan's, some local place, and I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot of cards in this game that cause issues because of just poor card design. And you're like, well, if they hit Mira, then they hit Bad Ring. That's a no. I don't like that.
I don't know if I talk like
And
that.
here's the second.
Essentially.
Here's the secondary problem. There's cards with deflect that are not very good, or not necessarily all that good. But there's two mechanics that are like really problematic, and that's tapping your energy with deflect and getting rid of your hand with deflect.
I feel like you're just going back with Deflect then.
Right.
I mean, do you feel like Deflect itself is a keyword that should not be there?
No, I think we should take a look at the cards that have deflect and print counters to them.
Well,
so
put it this way.
I want a card that's like Mercenary Tau. If a card would be removed from your hand or displaced from your hand, your opponent gets rid of a card in their hand.
What's that have to do with deflect?
It doesn't have anything to do with deflect.
Oh.
Let's say you can play the card, but let me have an interaction here.
Yeah, in game 2, I'm gonna fix the life by putting a sheet of paper because these black sleeves I just can't see it. But game 2, I got you. Theoretically, Anthony never attacks either way, so it's okay.
All right, so we have the deck lists.
Oh, do we? How
Yes,
fancy.
we do.
We.
Who do we want to look at first? We want to look at Shenjita? Rampron.
Rapron. We
Rapron?
already know how tall
I'm
plays.
more concerned with Towa
Okay.
because I want to know how much
So,
aggro. he
Peter,
brings
you get to
play.
hold this deck list.
Alright, cool.
I'll hold this deck list.
All right.
And Marco has beautiful handwriting.
Thank you.
Why are you... Whatever.
Is that good? See the counter?
I can't see anything. I'm
So
gonna
he
count
is
it.
going aggressive.
No, I know you did, but I can't...
Marco is going
No,
Okay.
and what I'm gonna do is put a sheet of paper underneath his life on game 2.
Like, it's a white piece of paper, so the contrast is just amazing.
And he went first. Yeah, he's going super aggressive. Okay.
I really do love this list.
Thank you.
Peter, you're a good man. So, this skill list variant of Towa,
It's very good.
it's just so good. If you leave one of the Kid Coups out and they just constantly go, okay, cool, just 4-star, get it back.
It's insane in the mirror too.
4-star. Oh, absolutely. Jordan against
Game breaking.
Jordan against Eric Hill, it was incredibly prevalent. because a 1-drop stayed, and it just because Eric wasn't playing the Kidku version.
Right.
He was playing just normal Towa, all that wonderful stuff. Jordan was able to loop and have so much card advantage and just pure hand advantage over the course of the game. It was insane.
Yeah. He charged 2 of the skill lists here, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wait, what you mean he picked 2 Dragon Balls off life? I'm sorry, did I miss that? Did I really miss that? That didn't happen.
Yeah, sorry. We were looking at the deck list. So
but like, there's no way that happened. Because that'll be the second finals he does that. That's ridiculous.
Oh my
I
lord.
get so mad at that. Whatever. Back to commentating. Yeah, no, maybe it's the best luck in the world.
Hey, look.
Why can't I have this luck? Why can't I be a DBS god?
Man, the guy just, he's clean. He's clean.
Sorry, guys. We're talking right now to the head judge. We're just muting really quick so we can have a conversation.
So what's up?
I could say some R word.
Everyone is beautiful. I think each one of you are unique individuals. I love you all equally.
They had to mute the
They had to mute the talk. No, it wasn't against you. They were talking crap about me.
It was the head judge. The head judge was
John, yeah. Because,
But yeah, charging 2 of those seems prevalent. I thought he would.
It reads to me that he doesn't have dimension support trunks, or he doesn't have
those
Kidkus.
don't have combo power, I guess.
Yeah, or he doesn't have a Kidku.
How many does he play? 3 or 4?
The small little bro.
No. Yeah,
He
that's
plays
Dimension.
3 Son Goku The Adventure Begins, 3 4-star Ball, and 3 Super Saiyan Trunks, and 3 support dimensions.
So 3 of everything. So
Yeah.
there's only 1 left. I guess he only needs 1. Right? Most likely.
Really, yeah, he just combos it out. And Grant has 0 combo power, but still, it's prevalent in the drop and in the deck.
If he mills it for leader, he can bring it back. If it's in the deck, he gets it with Trunks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, him spreading out the Dragon Balls make no sense.
He didn't have objection on turn 2.
Surprisingly. But he did have 2 Dragon Balls and got them.
That's fine.
So,
without
some
objection,
balance, right?
without objection, he can't win. So that's kind of.
You think so?
Yeah, there's no way.
I feel like objection would just lower his hand size.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to get at you. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you
You're
is that
saying
like
he can't win, but like if he objection, I think that would hurt him in the long run.
no,
Because
now
he
he
loses
has
2
no
cards in hand.
he has no turn next turn if he can't objection.
Okay.
Unless he's
Yeah,
at 3 right now.
You're right. He doesn't have a turn 3 play,
And
from the best of my knowledge.
He's just gonna get double short play.
Oh no! On turn 3, you can play Crisis Crusher.
I guess he has Purunga, right?
Yeah, he does.
That's a big
Ruga's
one. In
such
this
a good
matchup.
card.
It
Did he
is
side those
the
out
best.
against you in your match?
No, he didn't side it. He had nothing in his sideboard. I looked at his sideboard. It's like, well, all of this is useless against me.
Yeah, he didn't care about you at all.
Yeah.
He's like, Janimba, what a joke. Ooh, thank you for hosting us, Mr. Team Over.
Team Takeover.
Team Takeover. Ooh.
You know what's going to be the big play in this game is not so much him ramping to crazy,
Sorry.
but ramping just to 5 and then playing the 5-drop Gogeta. 5-drop Gogeta is huge in this matchup.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know he's playing that because I saw Cyber.
Why did Peter give this speculation any oxygen?
What speculation?
I don't know. Have you seen our
The-
front page when you guys stream
Getting the
events?
ball
Yes,
from the
actually.
life.
They have. I was watching I think it was one of the PPG guys on their laptop, and they pulled up Shenron's lair, and they saw it right there. It was actually really cool.
Thank you.
What are the chances that both swings he took from Marco, he took from the top, and they were both balls? That's RNG, highly improbable. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not highly improbable. It's absolutely there. There is a probability that can happen. It happens. It can happen.
Oh
to
yeah,
anybody.
he said highly improbable. He didn't say it was impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, I read that as impossible. I suck.
And it's also like where he took the life, because we just saw him in the last game where he took a life, and you see this little row over here. He took the second one of the first row, and then 2 direct ones. He took 1, 2. Like
Right, he doesn't have to go.
No,
up the
you're
row.
right. He doesn't, but it should be a rule that's forced. Just
It's not a rule, though.
but it should,
So you're saying they should create a rule
Yes.
that says you have to go from the bottom up.
which would change nothing in the game. It would change nothing in the game because it's like, oh, the life is random. That's still random. You don't need to be picking your life.
No,
Like,
I get that.
In Naruto, the Guardian, it's called the Guardian stack.
You have to go X to X.
Yes, because it's stack. It's literally supposed to be like in a pile, but it's just spread out so people know how much you have.
Yeah.
Life should be almost the exact same. It takes out all the equivalent of these things. Thank God he's still going in the same order.
Look at Eggman coming in with the math. The chance of getting both balls from life on the first is 1 out of 7 times 1 on the 8, which is 1 out of 49, which is a 2% chance.
That's
You
impressive.
mean 1 out of 56? 1 over 8 times 1 over.
No, you have to take out the fact of their original hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hand in
okay,
life.
fair enough.
Hand in life.
Yeah,
That's
no,
impressive.
it's very low. It's very low. It's like less than 2% for sure.
But that means that it can happen still.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was a 0.01 chance, you would still say, yeah, but you know, that
It
means
can
it
happen,
can still
dude.
happen.
If he had like,
Anything can happen
if he
at that
had
point.
4 balls in life and he took all 4, then that would be insane.
What are you playing with?
That's for
To grip. To work on the grip. Yeah, I don't think there's any validation yet. Like, what are you gonna say?
there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah,
Irrelevant.
it is what
irrelevant.
it is, and you know,
Congrats.
yeah.
I do gotta say though, if Marco wins, this means that this is the first real outing of the kind of one of the first bigger outings of the DBS Dex team that Mark Hill opened up, and Jordan winning this would be huge for them.
I think he has a very good chance. This game 1 is looking horrible for Anthony. He has the objection now, but he's facing down a lot of pressure. I guess he's gonna go at all costs, swing, super combo, something
He
like
charged
that.
the mirror though.
Oh no, he has Perunga. I guess he goes Perunga, draw 2. He charged a Gogeta. Yeah, he's taking that one back. It's not
He charges very weird, but he has 4 energy.
double objection. Now he charges the Gogeta.
We're getting to that turn 4 play, boys. And what happens? What's the question of wait, what?
He gets out all costs, untaps an energy, draws a card.
I was trying to put some pressure.
He
Just to
might.
Just to kill these things. It makes sense. He gets rid of both of them. I think it'll be the correct play.
He could pop 1 with the effect.
Yeah.
He goes to 2. He would need to
No, he
have-
goes to 3.
We go to 3. He pulls 2 life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the other one.
It's okay. Look at this.
He goes to 3. No, 3's a good
We still
number.
love you.
Thank you. I think he wants to save it for next turn. Force him to remove it, or that's an onboard threat. Yeah, he can remove the triple strike, but then he uses the energy for that. And then he goes with something else. Oh, he's doing
Did he wait for a respawn activating the ability? Activate ability response?
No, I think he was just thinking.
Or was he looking at life to pick?
He's gonna go. See, this I don't agree with.
Nah, this is decent. He
What,
knows how he's
swinging
gonna
into
win.
the Vegeta?
He's getting rid of both.
Yeah, but why not hit the leader for 3?
He knows what he's going to do with the leader. He has a way to beat the leader. And it doesn't have to deal with at all costs.
Well, it's going to require multiple threats.
And he does it either way. He's going to get there. There's no real rush. But the fact that he's at 3 now.
Yeah, that's what
big
I'm saying.
time
There's
rush?
kind of a rush. I mean, he has negates. I saw his hand.
I think that's my chair.
Yeah.
Oops.
I do agree with activating, adding the cards to hand, giving you more options for the discard or the warp. But I would have liked him to put 3 into the leader. The objection twice. See what he grabs. Like, it honestly might not even be worth it to go for the mirror. That's tough. Anthony has a pretty full grip.
100% full grip.
He can pitch 3, no problem.
While we commentate at 7:30, bro, we're going to hit a grand soon.
Yo, we need to hit 1,000 viewers.
That's what I want. That's my goal.
1,000 viewers. Can we just get everyone ghosting onto their accounts?
That's it. I'm going to my account.
So I'm going to my account. Bet, me too. This is how you get views, boys. You ghost.
Do you want to do the same thing with Marco's life? Because I have no clue how much life he has.
No, I'm definitely doing the same thing. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm imagining he's still at 8.
That would be a good imagination.
So next turn he charges to 6. Play Whis, go to 7. World Peace, Kaioken. Yeah. That might be enough.
Interactive conversations.
Most important thing in the world.
It's a good attack.
For 25? You like that?
Absolutely, because
Should have gone harder, actually.
I feel that way too.
Yeah. he
No,
has
the
some-
attack was good. The combo, I think, was a little light.
Yeah, he should go up at least another like
what I mean by
10K.
100.
Oh, okay.
He should go up at least another 10K.
He also should have awoken, I imagine, before attacking, just in case he drew a super bomb. Yeah, it's too easy to defend. You want him to waste a decent amount of cards. That way, if he does defend it, you're gonna eat his hand.
Shenron leader has been
If he
beaten.
doesn't, then you're very close to killing him. He has one.
Of course he has one. This is the champ, bro. Well, we definitely gonna do it round 2. I can't do it right now because then I have to move the cards.
Jordan's at 8.
Yeah, no, for sure. He hasn't been hit.
Yeah. Can he kill him with Kaioken next turn?
No.
He's at 5, is he not? Or he's at 6? I believe he's at 5. If he's at 5, he can't bring it out yet.
No, I mean, because he doesn't have to actually hit the hand, right? He plays the Kaioken, uses at all costs, takes 2 life.
And then
That's
what?
3 triple strikes. He removes triple strike on 1. And he's short
It's
of
not
damage.
3 triple strikes. If he takes the 2 from that all cost, he doesn't have enough for Kaioken. It's either one or the other.
Right, he doesn't need to Kaioken. Like, Kaioken just needs to be put when you
if
hit
he
1 life.
If he puts it out. But what I'm saying is, since he's at 5 life, he can't World Peace it. I mean, not 5 life, 5 energy.
He's at 5, he's going to charge to 6. He can play Whis for turn, go to 7, then World Peace it.
Okay. You want to try? Yeah, that makes sense. But what are you trying to do? You trying to go for game?
Yes.
Well, I don't think he lives another turn. Because he took too much damage. Like, being at 3 is like, you're going to run out of negates.
So Whis, super combo and world peace.
Yeah, Kaioken only gets increased power by using the activate main. The auto is when it goes to 1 life, it gets dual attack and triple strike. When
That's
you're
the
at 1
permanent.
life. Yeah, that's the auto. It's an auto, actually.
It's an auto.
No, the auto is to take the life.
No, that's the activate main.
That's activate
Activate
main.
main. Whatever.
He gains plus
Fun
25
fact.
I
shape
just can't
power.
read. Don't worry
It's
about
okay.
it. Don't worry about it. No, I just can't read.
We've
I don't know.
He's seen the card all day.
Yeah, I've played against it a few times this weekend. But still, he would only attack for 25k triple strike. He might be able to out-combo that. Other option is just to go for Gogeta. There's a negate.
Of course, of course.
Frank Miller just posted in a discussion group. If Anthony beats Jordan on stream in the finals, we are going to have a Kanye West situation on our hands. but I'm the best. That's great.
You won? Yeah. That's it, right? Or you have to play a top?
I think there's top.
For what?
Boruto card game.
Oh, yeah.
Very good game, by the way, guys. Check it out.
This is in no way a plug.
No,
At all.
it's really good.
Can't put power burst on drop by leader.
Heck.
I think you can put any black card with Towa. But I could be wrong. So we will find out today.
What happened?
He's checking power burst leader.
Oh yeah, it's a black card.
I feel like it's black card too, but just in case.
On Towa?
Black
Yeah.
Wanderer.
No, what?
Are you talking about on the
No, for the
backside of
leader
Towa?
effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Choose
fine.
up to one. Choose one card in your hand and place it in your drop
one
area.
card. It doesn't
It's just
matter
one
which
card in your hand.
Oh, it's not even black.
No, it's just one card.
No, bro, we're talking about the putting 3 black cards. Yes, place any black cards. Yeah, it's fine.
What does it matter?
No, because he put a power burst. He's like, oh, you can't. Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. He's got more targets anyway.
Yeah, he has 6 right now. He charged for turn into 6, right? 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I don't think he can win. I don't think he has enough life.
I mean, you can hit the mirror.
I think taking the life with the. See, this is why I said he should have triple struck him.
Say it one more time. Triple shucker?
Yeah, instead of killing the Vegeta
Uh-huh.
on that turn where he was tapped out, he should have attacked with the at all costs at the leader.
But what he's gonna do is give
'Cause now he
triple
can't
strike
win.
to something.
Yeah, so he's going for a defensive play.
No, I think he's just gonna go for what, like
He
triple
can't go
strike
for a
to
game
the-
against Towa.
Yeah, I get it.
Had he
Not
put him
this
to
turn, though.
5, he could have won this turn.
How much life is it?
I'm pretty sure he has 8. I can't tell for sure, but I'm pretty sure Towa has 8.
Peter, what happened with the white papers? Or we can talk about-
Man, because they always move the white paper. I don't know what to tell you. You see the white paper here? It's there. It's there waiting.
Taking the life with Vegeta was fine, because it gives him more options to pitch. But he wasted the attack on a 2-drop Vegeta. He needed to hit
Yeah,
life.
Marco
there.
has 8.
He needed to hit life.
Yeah, right now he's world pacing right now. He's not going to
And no, the cards underneath mirror doesn't go on under the deck. It's just the 7-drop. Everything else goes to drop.
Just digging for negates. How much did he end up with in hands? Probably like 6, I want to say. 6? 6 might be enough to live. Yep, 6. He could also go up to 8.
Does he play Shenron? He plays for my Shenron?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a fan of the black mat for streaming. When the black sleeves come out,
Well, if it was a yellow mat and someone used yellow sleeves, then it'll be the same
What-
problem.
I don't understand. Why does he have to get rid of the Vegetas? Am I missing something?
Because the Vegetas are so strong.
eyes to read.
Okay.
Well, that's it. That's the reason.
He doesn't need to get rid of them.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Because of that, he can't win
The
this.
brownie chip who they
Yeah, like 100%. He cannot. He can't win.
Yeah, from 8 to 0 against Towa, he can't do it. And now it's going to be super impossible because he can just activate Towa for the rest of the game. He's going
And
to
just sit there.
Yeah. Right, because is Towa once per turn?
Yes.
is once
The
per
one?
turn.
Oh, okay, never mind. He can't do it multiple times.
It'd be broken if you could do that.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't read the card. Is it
Because
that
getting
broken?
rid of keyword skills is really, really good.
Yeah.
I agree, but
wouldn't
you have
say
to tap
broken.
an energy and pitch a card. It's not free.
It's always one per turn.
That's fine.
He needs to fix that energy. What's up with John, bro? Tell John to fix these things, bro. We're on a final stream.
I mean, he could put him to what? 2 cards in hand?
We need to see the best line of play because we can't tell what's happening.
Well, he's
do you
gonna,
think so far?
there's only one line of play, just to play this guy again.
It came off when I was squeezing.
No,
When
what?
there was-
we stick to the
It
game
came
plan.
off when I was squeezing it. I have the piece though.
I can do this.
I got your piece. I'm sorry I broke it when I was squeezing it. I didn't mean to rip it off.
No, that's exactly what you did. You
I know I ripped it off, and I'm not saying I meant to rip it off.
don't mean me. There's no more.
So
sports
what
authority.
Anthony's game plan here is just to load up on so many threats that the once per turn Towa won't be enough. Hopefully. Whether that will work, we don't know.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my
He's
makeup.
convoy. One more. 35.
35 is a good number. We should definitely do 35.
35, because if he out combos it, then he loses his hand.
Honestly, at this point, I would have gave this crit and shotgun.
There you go.
40. He's going in.
Well, what do you think? I would have done that. I would have given him crit and shotgun with it.
45 is a big number. If Anthony does not have a negate, he is dead.
This better have crit. This has crit, right?
No.
This does not have crit? He didn't give crit? He
No.
gave crit.
He gave crit?
He gave crit. I'm so proud of
him.
him.
He gave crit. Okay.
Dude, gas.
He did, okay.
Do it. Rochambeau it on the board.
He's dead with a negate? Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't think he has the negate, no.
This is
Because
the
I
guy.
looked at his
Come on.
hands and I don't think I saw him.
Doesn't matter. You can use
Now he's
it.
reading.
And
He's
you
like,
know what the card does.
So now we read the card.
He knows what the card does. Smack.
like he hasn't been play testing with these guys.
Doesn't matter if he's got it. If he's got another mirror, he's getting it.
Oh, he doesn't have enough in the drop?
No, there's no way.
I mean the warp?
No, because it was 3 already. It was 3.
I can go figure out
Oh,
what they
because he
asked.
no. He played it when there was,
Yeah.
and then he moved 3 back.
Yeah, he basically removed
Afterwards.
4. The Towa and putting 3 for crit. Everything's fine.
Yeah. I think they are discussing something.
Yeah, they're discussing like, oh man, I lost.
There you see the
He's got the
energy.
negate, but he's got another mirror.
He has the negate. Can't see his hand. I don't think he does. He was playing 4 copies though. I know that he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing 4 Ruiz. Strong card. He does have the negate. Don't say things like that, man. It almost doesn't matter. You're right. It depends what he rips. How many cards in his hand?
He's like 6 though.
You say 5?
He will have 3.
No, he's at 6. He'll go to 3.
Shame.
Wait, isn't that, are we having time?
No, there's no time. It's a final. Surprise.
He needs to speed up his play, though.
Well, I think they're discussing something.
I don't think.
I don't see anyone who leaves.
Oh, he's deciding what to warp.
Yeah, exactly. But it shouldn't take this long.
Oh, this is crucial.
I understand it's crucial.
Well, I mean, it's.
The,
Well, I assume this means he has the negate.
first place wins 10,000. Second place wins 200. There's a big difference, bro.
If
They
he,
gotta
is
if he
a
doesn't
lie.
have the
That
negate,
is a
that's
lie.
wild.
That is a lie.
Yeah, Jordan's plan is if he does have the negate he has a 3-drop Trunks in hand, he's gonna overwhelm, probably swing with either leader or.
No, I don't think he will do it. He gets,
It's
so he
it's
has
been
to
like
win
3
this turn.
minutes.
No, it has been.
No, it has been? Yeah, I know. I said it.
That's fine.
Thank
It took
you.
that long to choose an objection?
And a secret rare. And
Oh, he got rid of the Goku.
Yeah, he definitely was winning with the Goku.
Now I don't know. Honestly, he can't use anything anymore. All these guys are just like
He
single
has combo power.
play. What?
There's combo power on the board. All right, let's go,
mean,
Jordan.
there's
It's not
things
much
on the
thinking.
board.
See the negate. If there's no negate, awesome. Okay,
We
we'll
have
negate
the
it.
negate.
Boom. Cool. 2 cards left in hand.
He's
Let's
gonna
go.
for it.
Of
He's
course.
going for it.
But there is combo power on the field. There's 2K already. 35 is what you got to do.
2, warp 1.
That was a good. Those are good draws.
Yeah, these are good. The ball's only +5 on vanillas.
Smack it. Smack it.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Yeah, he's going for a game here.
He has
So what
to.
is this? 25.
You combo
30?
No, no. So 15,
Of course,
20,
it's the same
25,
math.
35. You keep going. 40,
45, 50? 50. Yeah, no,
15,
you go for it.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He needs 55.
Which is not possible unless you have double super. Oh,
Ooh.
who knows?
Ooh. You can do it.
No, it's 20, 30, 40, 50. He has 50, and with pitching a 5,
you would need 2 super combos, right?
no, he
20,
can pitch a
35,
5. He needs to pitch a
40.
5. The card he drew was a 5 or 10, doesn't matter. 50 and.
Oh.
That's Cam doing that, by the way.
Oh my lord.
When are you driving back?
Doesn't matter. He can always put that.
Early?
11.
We'll already be gone. Be on the flight back home.
Yeah, that line is
Unidale.
So yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see anybody play the Burst Gohan later. I think he's actually really good, especially after seeing
The burn one?
Yeah, the burn one.
There were decks in the room. They just didn't make it far.
There were?
Yeah, they just didn't make it far. You were at the top tables. You never saw them.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh man, I hit him
Seems
with
like
the
a cool
axe.
leader. No, this is best of 3, right? Not best of 5.
Yeah, always best of 3.
Yeah.
Help me out with the camera. There's so much black glare right now that I'm trying to work with the colors. So for you to at least see it, to make out what the card is being charged and stuff.
One thing I will say is that Jordan is playing incredibly well. He's doing everything he should do. He was applying the pressure early.
Thank you.
He sequenced all the attacks at the end correctly. So that's big.
That's definitely not it. Not for color. Nope.
Lower the contrast a little bit. Yep, keep going.
I think that's where it goes because afterwards it
Yeah.
becomes fucking garbage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like
I
high
don't know.
saturation.
He was just here.
Bring this down.
This one is
Maybe it was
like
a
the
bad-
watercolor,
he
so you
could have
can
gotten
get more
too far.
color
Literally
into the
just
card.
got up like
Yeah.
30
That's why I
seconds.
put it so. I put it so you
Was
can
the
tell what
stop
certain
cut
things
over?
are.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go look for him.
No, I think the color's not bad. I can tell what everything is so far. Oh, there you go, boom, tan. As long as he has a Vegeta, or if he has 2-drop Vegeta, he's okay by putting the mirrors back. If you don't look at their hands, everything else looks orange, but the cards itself, you can tell what each card does because of the color. Because if not, man, it's a bad glare. So just don't look at the hands. Oh no, we don't want to hurt people's eyes.
So yeah, he's actively swinging with leader too.
He knows the strategy.
Yeah.
But this time he didn't start with Vegeta? Or, oh no, he doesn't
No.
have 2 energy yet.
Yeah, he went second. He didn't have an overall on turn one. Right? Or did he play the mirror?
He played the mirror to
He
start
played the
one
mirror.
card.
Okay.
Which I think is counterproductive. Giving him a life and then making him discard 1 card. Hopefully he was aggressive with it though.
Well, yeah, he just wants to, like, he's also swinging with leader, so I think he wants him to take life. Anthony's life is also a resource. He doesn't, like, compared to other decks, he actually needs his life to win. So he needs to be at a high life total, or at least at a decent life total, for his cards to have an effect. So he has to protect it to some extent.
No, Red Broly didn't do much this weekend. It didn't make top 16.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the charging super combos when your opponent is actively being aggressive.
Makes you wonder how good his hand is.
I'm sure it's great.
Wow, he put a Dende in there?
Your turn 3 is pretty unexciting, I guess.
When trying to be aggressive, it can be.
Might be his only chance going second. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be enough. I tried that in my match against it. I don't think Dende does anything.
Yeah, it ramps too much.
Yeah. Just delaying the inevitable. You'd rather use that turn to put up an actual defense, like a blocker, the new 1-mana blocker, or put pressure on him.
I didn't make black colors famous. The only thing I did was show what Time Regular offered. That's the only thing. But black was always going to be good. You got Shenron. That's black, right? And then Towa, that leader's just good. Period. Ooh, that's all we need. If we get that, we can get the ball rolling. Nice, 2 super combos. He warped the trunks. That's kind of weird. That was a great pressure card.
What?
He warped the trunks. Like, he picks one card in his hand to warp, and then he picked the trunks. The one that brings a 20k out.
Oh.
That's
I don't
kind
know.
of weird.
I know his hand has quite a few super combos, that's for sure. Maybe the rest of it were combo pieces he needs.
Maybe.
Or maybe he has another copy.
His hand must be that good, though.
He has 2 super combos.
The 5-drop.
Is that he really holds his cards really close.
Oh, I think he has 2 5-drops.
He has a 5-drop for sure. Really holds his hand very close to his chest. Yeah, it's exactly what he needs to do. Like, Jordan's doing everything right.
Thank you.
He's playing this matchup like he should. And what I had originally said, that like, does he want to be aggressive? The answer is yes, and not because it's necessarily correct against any Shenron deck, but this one relies on its life so much that each attack is really kind of annoying for them to deal with. Because now he's at 5. Now his Kaioken is weaker. Now his at all costs is weaker. Each life that you take from them is one less thing you have to worry about. I think that's something I wasn't doing against my match. I should have gone more aggressive.
I wonder what the preference is between Purunga and regular Dragon Balls for him is.
I mean, there's no actual difference.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's no difference. I just wondered the preference.
He likes Purunga's balls more. This late awakening really hurt him here, but that does mean he has a full grip. So that might be useful.
Do you so you have to do both of them just in case?
That's good.
Okay.
I really hope that this match becomes a little more interesting, but I think I'm asking for a lot. I really think I'm asking for a lot there. I think I'm reaching for it.
Well, it's kind of in Anthony's ballpark. Like, he has to come up with a combination of plays here that
So this
pressures-
world pieces out the 5-drop.
he wants to get rid of.
That puts good pressure.
Yeah, like he needs to be attacking with this. Like, this is like big. If he doesn't attack here, then I don't know what he's doing.
And he has a good hand size, too.
Yep, he's not making the same mistake.
So what leaders do you think suck right now?
Raditz.
Yeah,
Raditz?
Raditz is
Say that quick.
such a disappointment.
Yeah, man.
Like I want to know like what you like. Yeah, you're like, oh well, these leaders are
Like
good.
recent
these
leaders,
are
you mean.
these leaders are okay. What do they just suck? Inherently, like why are people building them? They just suck.
Raditz.
Yeah, Raditz.
Raditz?
Is up
100%.
Raditz. All
No
right,
point in playing
so
that deck. It looks
that's
so
a-
cool.
I mean,
too.
there's a lot of leaders that just plain suck, like Chilled, whatever.
Chill's really interesting.
Don't ever say that again.
Dude, it's so interesting.
don't
but like,
ever say that
like,
again.
the-
He's
Snap.
10K on the back.
the translation really messed them up because, like, oh, tokens don't have a cost. So, like, things that, like, oh, pump all 1K and less. It's like, what's less? Oh, there's no less. Then why write that? Tokens are less. Man, I get mad
10K
at
on the
that.
back, Luke. That's
No,
all you gotta
I
do.
get that,
It's
but
10K on the back.
I don't know.
So Raditz
It's
is the why are you even playing this leader in the format right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
at least that's how I feel. If you think differently, then high five.
No, I mean, there's a lot of leaders that are just not good.
Keep going.
What? Oh, we need to name more?
Yeah.
Mecha Frieza. Oh, God. Mecha Frieza might not be the
I want
worst.
to see what people say.
Nah, U6 hit is not a bad.
U6 hit is not bad. That's actually like a decent leader. Chilai, go home. No, you don't do that to
Chilai
me.
is fine. Chilai is actually pretty good.
Chilled is really interesting. Wait, go back to that. Hold on. Chilled is really interesting. Peter Katani, TCG buyout of chilled stuff.
I could get behind Vegito. Yeah, Vegitos are really bad. The new Vegito is horrible. Not a fan.
You know what's funny? You were talking about how much meta that's gonna be.
The Vegito.
Yeah, you were talking about how good it was.
Iron Vow Trunks, how is that
I
bad?
thought the card had deflect, like everything else is
Oh,
broken in this game.
yeah, he doesn't, bro.
Yeah.
How is Iron Vow Trunks bad? It's not.
I mean, it's not great, but
it's not
you know,
breaking, but it's like, yeah, it's good. It's not bad.
I completely disagree. Hit is a perfectly fine leader.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I like what Hit offers.
That was
Bojack
actually,
is bad.
If I didn't play Janinba, I was probably gonna play like.
Not wrong.
I was probably gonna play like a hit.
He's not wrong at all. Bojack's bad.
U7 Gohan Rip.
Bojack.
Go
trash.
Tanks.
Bojack is trash.
Bardock Crew.
You know what? I should build a hit deck for all these people that say that hit is.
Yeah? Do him. Stun on these people.
Light him up.
You gotta be stunning.
You know what would be insane against both of these leaders?
Tell me.
Not playing him.
No, the hit that flips you back to the front.
Against both of these leaders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good reason to play that leader. And he self-awakens.
Against Shenron, it's nasty.
That
It's pretty good.
that dimensional foo is insane right now.
Thank you.
Against Towa, it's nasty too. You lose your effect.
It's a crit.
Not only to crit, to live.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Your 10k to a 30k dual attack double strike?
Not double strike, it's just dual attack.
Yeah, well, when you play hit, you get to play a 3-drop for free from your drop. And your 3-drop that you play for free is the Champa that gives another U6 double strike.
Fancy.
I think that's the play that they designed here.
The Banisher Food is so hot right now. That's funny.
National Season 2 final preview in Philly. J. Markle versus Remy. Bet.
Hit needs to be aggressive and then have the 5-mana hit as a finisher.
What was that?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Sounds like a deflating seal.
It was a burp.
It was a burp. Everyone's sleeping on Trader Dende with Tournament of Power U7 drop Frieza, get King Cold out, GG's.
I'll stay asleep now.
Yeah, no, I feel like sleeping. It's comfortable in my bed. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to school.
You know what I think they should print?
Tell me.
Something like Kaioken, but for the other colors.
Why?
Coyote
Because it makes the burst leaders good.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the burst leaders playable. Like, we saw some green and red burst leaders this tournament that actually did really well. One of them made
Yamcha?
top, yeah, the Yamcha made top cut. Simply because he's a burst leader. He
Not
gets
bad.
that combo off. Like, I would love to see that so that burst leaders get to pieces and play.
You're not wrong.
Right now, there's no incentive to really play them.
Now, unless you're playing AOD Dende, but still.
Yeah.
Why was Yamcha good?
It burst.
Because he burst, and Kaioken requires 20 green or red cards in your drop area to work, or to be 5 cost.
Also, the Yamcha engine, like that Yamcha style, like the Babas, the Fortune Tellers, and the other green-red arrival cards, just so good with that leader.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just play very defensively, and then it's like, yeah, turn 5 of them to kill you.
Yeah. If I don't, I have the secret rare and I still kill you.
Yep. Both of them cost 5. So one of them
Bad.
is getting you.
I can hear you.
I don't see the difference between Kaioken and Blue Yellow.
Okay. You're crazy. Kyle Ken in all colors, in other colors would wreck the game. How?
I mean, if it exists at all, it doesn't matter. Like, it could be black. I don't think it would be
Well,
any
okay,
different.
did I
The
blink?
same leaders would still play it.
I must have blinked. I see 3 energy. What happened to his energy?
Ants ramping up.
Yeah, I agree. Kaioken should have been a secret. What was that? And so should a Gogeta Hero U.
But
Actually, that's another thing. The Gogeta Secret Rare, horrible.
Gogeta Secret Rare.
The 8 mana one that you evolve over,
Okay, horrible.
the 7
Miraculous
drop,
Fighter
actual
Gogeta?
the Secret Rare. They messed up there. They didn't need no further. That deck that was the Secret Rare. The 8 drop is horrible.
So I must have missed it, but Marco has 3 energy. Is that correct? He's only had 3 turns?
If Gogeta 7 was
No?
the ultimate,
Okay, cool.
that'd be insane.
But he should be for
It
how
would- it
powerful
would-
his effect is.
It would make the game a little more fair.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it now.
I can complain.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
You're right, it won't, but it'll make sure that I complain.
So, am I wrong? Like, what's
He's been ramping.
I understand he's been ramping, but what? He's been skipping turns too? Like, what happened?
I mean, you're face deep in a deck list right now. You're not going to really see a lot.
That's why I'm asking. This is why I'm mentioning, hey,
Okay,
why is
look,
that 3
all
energy?
that's happened is that he was pressuring with the Gogeta. The Gogeta got banished by Banisher Fu.
Uh-huh.
The following turn, he played the Gogeta 7 drop, and now he's going to swing for Triple Strike. I imagine.
I assume.
Yeah.
Assume.
And then next turn, he's going to Kaioken and win. Probably.
I assume.
Yes. Big assumptions being made.
Can he awaken?
No, he's at 5. No, I mean,
That has nothing to do with it,
yeah,
but-
never mind.
With
Sorry.
Towa, no, yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm used to playing the fair leaders, you know?
How is,
Towa's fair.
That's not fair.
how's that fair? Explain
100%
using
not fair.
mathematics and excerpts from the
Yeah,
textbook.
do what
Okay.
Eggman did.
All right, so you're playing a leader.
No, numbers.
Okay, you're playing a leader. I don't know how to deal with numbers. You're playing a leader that doesn't require you to attack,
Okay,
builds up a hand size,
okay.
and then rips the opponent's hand.
Okay, but it has
And then
very,
crits them to
but it
death.
has very little to no card draw inherently. Doesn't draw on the
Doesn't
awakened
need it.
side.
Why would it need card draw?
But I'm just saying it doesn't have that type of ability on the front side. It doesn't draw on the back side.
I mean, it draws one on the front.
It's a control deck. It's a very passive deck. I don't see how the leader is designed for a control deck being like unfair. If it's
But it's
designed-
not a control deck. That's the
Yes,
problem.
it is. It's 100% a hand control deck.
No. It's a deck that gives you no options. Like, control would mean that, like, you're letting your opponent play things and then countering them. This doesn't let you play. There's nothing to play. You have no hand. Your turn is pass. This leader, 100%, would be fine if it wasn't an activate main. If it said when you attack a leader, verse 3, look at the top 5. Leader would be fine.
You might be right. But then again, you might be wrong.
Okay, like, I mean, pretty much what it's saying is I never get
Do
to
you
see
lose a
a
lot
card.
to Towa?
Do you?
No, I
Be
beat
honest,
it twice.
don't lie
I
to
beat
us.
it twice in the Swiss.
I've never seen you win in my life. In my life.
In your life.
Life.
What? Okay, if you want to call it control, you call it with control. But what I'm saying is non-interactive. At all. You have 0 interaction, actually. If you're not a self-awakening leader that can put pressure on them, you're just sitting around dirtily.
But that's just your opinion, man.
I mean, that's the reality.
But it's your opinion on reality, man.
The man was funny.
Your opinion. Reality is your opinion, you know, Padawan.
You know what,
said
man?
that?
Reality is just another thing for us to talk about when we're high. No way, man. Oh, gee, Scoob. We're gonna go complain about Towa. Judge.
Oh,
Came here to
he
say
didn't
Anthony is-
attack. Just keeps digging himself. Oh, I guess he can't because he might die. He's at 4. Yeah, he might
Oh, it's
die.
Marcos.
Yeah, if he gave him 3 cards, he might die this turn. That's why he didn't attack.
Yeah, if
But
Marco,
he's at 5 life, I'm guessing.
He's at 4, and he has
we get a lower voice too because they can probably hear us.
They can.
Yeah, John came over and said I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Maybe
We're
they can
introducing-
answer that then.
We're doing tech.
But yeah, since Anthony tapped out, he could die this turn if he gave him 3 extra cards. I think this is much safer. Yep. How much can we get to? Oof. That's good. Oh my god, he drew another one.
This is
he's
not
gonna
crit
win.
though, is it?
It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter because Ant doesn't.
He's not out comboing the next one.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Or does he play Power Burst?
No, he doesn't play
No,
He doesn't. That's what I
he
thought.
does not play Power Burst. This is nutty.
Yep. Just combo the hand.
Because he ain't getting over mirror, so just keep comboing. Keep
Yep.
on comboing, keep on comboing, keep on comboing.
Even if it wasn't crit, it doesn't matter.
Keep comboing. I'm gonna yell.
What do you think? There's a good argument to call for the crit prior and then swing with the mirror?
Oh yeah, it's the correct
Which
play
he
to
did.
play crit. I'm just saying in this scenario, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
And we're doing it.
Come on.
The best play ever.
Come on.
He's got mirror.
gonna
Yeah,
hold
so I guess Anthony's play was hope that I guess that Anthony's play was hope that this guy doesn't have the combo next turn. And it turns out he did.
Yep.
And 2 super combos.
Come on. Do it.
And that's
Do it. Come on. 301.
Thank you for joining us.
Come on.
Can't
Swing.
believe this is happening. Yep. Oof. Ooh. You know what's funny? Jordan got up just like that, and that's.